These are my very first homemade croissants. They are not perfect, but they taste amazing. Croissants are one of my favorite pastries. I've wanted to make them for so long. I live in Florida and croissants need a very cold environment. So before starting, I chip my metta bowl in the fridge and even put my dough hook in the freezer. I start with the dough. All my ingredients are pre-measured so everything goes quickly. I add the milk and all the dry ingredients like flour and sugar. Then salt on one side and yeast on the other so they don't touch right away. Next I add cold butter. I knead the dough for about 5 minutes on low speed, then another 8 minutes on higher speed, until I get a soft smooth dough. The dough temperature shouldn't go above 82 Fahrenheit. I place the dough on the counter and let it rest at room temperature for 30 minutes. After that I roll it into a rectangle about 8 to 12 inches. I wrap it in plastic wrap and place it in freezer for 1 hour. While the dough chills, I prepare the butter block. It measures 8 to 6 inches. I draw the shape on parchment paper, fold the sides, add the butter and roll it out until it's perfectly even. Then the dough and butter rest together in the fridge for about 10 hours. On day 2 I let the butter sit out for 5 minutes so the butter and dough have the same consistency. I place the butter in the center of the dough and roll everything out. The dough should be around 25 inches. I do my first fold. The left side folds in slightly, the right side a bit further. I make sure nothing overlaps, seal it gently, then fold it in half. I cut the edges of the folds and roll it out again. Then it goes into the freezer for 15 minutes. Next I roll it out about 24 inches. Fold it again, cut the edges and chill it for 10 minutes in the freezer and 45 minutes in the fridge. For the final roll, the dough should be about 11 to 12.5 inches. I trim the edges so everything is neat and cut the croissant shapes. Each croissant is around 3.3 inches. I cut a small slit in the center to help roll them out more evenly. I let the croissant proof for about 2 to 2.5 hours at 82 Fahrenheit. I struggled a bit with temperature here and the butter leaked, but you can still see the layers beautifully. After proofing, I brush them with egg wash and bake them at about 375 Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes until golden brown. And that's it. My very first homemade croissants. They are not perfect, but they taste incredible. What do you think about my first try? I'd love any tips or advice for the next time.